It's Miss Sassycat's Storytime! Stanley the Dog, the First Day of School. Written by Bobby Bones. Illustrated by Stephanie Laberis. From the moment Stanley woke up, his belly felt burbly, his legs felt wobbly, and his tongue felt tangled. Today was the first day of school, and Stanley really didn't want to go. He dawdled in bed. He dithered over which collar to wear. He didn't even touch his breakfast. "Nervous about school?" asked Stanley's dad, Big Head Bobby. "Don't worry, buddy. They'll love you to bits, because you, my friend, are coolio droolio." "Meep, meep," went the bus. "Have fun," said Bobby, and with a stumble and a bumble, Stanley trotted off to catch his ride. The closer the bus drew to school, the more Stanley felt his stomach turn in knots. He'd never been to school before. He'd never been alone this far from home before. And then the bus came to a stop. "We're here!" the bus driver smiled. "Up and at 'em!" The other pups all rushed out as Stanley tumbled down the steps. Inside, Stanley wasn't sure where to go. He tried to ask the poodles, but they just ignored him. The Great Danes were so big, they didn't even see him. The St. Bernards were too busy by their water bowls. And the Chihuahuas were fighting the wiener dogs for the best chew toys. "First day?" Stanley spun around. "Who said that?" he asked. "Up here." Stanley looked up, and saw a kitten sitting on top of a tall bookcase. "Who are you?" "I'm Stanley," Stanley said. "I'm a bulldog." "I'm Pearl," Pearl explained. "I'm the teacher's pet. I live here." "You do?" Stanley said, looking around. "That's pretty sweet." "Hey, you better get in line before all the good snacks are gone." "Okay," Stanley said. "Thanks." He didn't really want to leave the first nice pet he'd met, but he also didn't want to miss out on snack time.
"Hey, new kid, end of the line, okay?"
A hound howled at him. Stanley sighed.
"Okay."
He shuffled to the back, but by the time it was his turn, the only snacks left were biscuit crumbs. Stanley moaned. Biscuit crumbs wouldn't be enough for a dog with a belly as big as Stanley's. But then, bonk! Something hit him on the head. A whole big, perfect biscuit! Before Stanley could thank Pearl, the teacher clapped her hands. "Welcome, everyone! First lesson. Who knows how to sit?" The poodle sat. The Great Dane sat. Even the wiener dog sat. Stanley knew how to sit. But he sat so hard that he rolled right over. "Oh!" "Settle down, class," said the teacher. "Next lesson. Stay." Stay. Stanley was really good at staying. He barked so the teacher would see. "Stanley, no barking in class," the teacher told him. "Next lesson," said the teacher. "Roll over." Roll over? Stanley knew how to sit. He knew how to stay. He knew a lot of things, but he didn't know how to roll over. "Psst, Stanley," Pearl hissed. "Like this." But as she tried to show Stanley what to do, a rambunctious Rottweiler accidentally rolled right into her bookcase. "Oh no! Meow!" "Look out!" Stanley barked. But the teacher didn't speak dog. It was up to Stanley to save the day. Across the room, Stanley flew.
Clompity-clomp.
He stumbled and bumbled and rolled, while Pearl wobbled and bobbled and lost her balance and fell.
Fomp.
Stanley got there just in time. Pearl landed safely right into the middle of his super soft tummy.
You're a hero!
One of the Great Danes barked.
Woo, 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 woo! Stanley's #1!
The hound howled. Oh! I always knew he was Coolio Drulio, the poodle woofed.
Arf.
Want to play catch with us after class? The teacher came over to give Stanley a gold star, and Stanley walked right up and gave it to Pearl. For me? Pearl asked. Stanley stuck out his paw just like he'd been taught and barked.
Woof.
For my friend! Back home that night, Stanley licked Bobby's face and settled into his favorite spot. He'd finished school, he'd made a friend, he'd gotten a gold star. Stanley had done it all. He mastered all the school's rules. And now it was time to lie back and chillax. Get some rest, okay, buddy? Said Bobby as he shut off the lights. Because remember, tomorrow's another school day.
Oh?
Well, thanks for joining us today. I hope you'll read another book with me soon. Bye. Please subscribe and follow Miss Sassycat Storytime on Instagram. Hit that like button, share it with your friends, and let me know what book you'd like me to read next. Don't forget, support the author, please, by clicking the link in the description down below and ordering a copy of this book.